let's talk about this, shall we? I mean, look, this is so impressive. Halloween, it is just a few days away, and while most of us are still trying to figure out our costumes, Doug Goodreau is here and already creating pumpkin masterpieces. It's so impressive. He's a professional carver who turns gourds into gallery-worthy art. And Doug is here in studio this morning, already starting to scrape this pumpkin. Thank you so much for being here.
Sure, thank you for having me.
I want to talk about your life, okay?
Sure.
Because I saw your bio.
Okay.
His bio is very interesting. Can you please explain the special effects, the funeral industry that you worked in, and how that translates into how you got into this?
Sure. I started, I moved to Los Angeles from Northern California to do makeup effects work in the 80s. And so everything started switching to CGI. And so I was looking for references for horror films. And I looked to the funeral industry. And so I went in the yellow pages. That's what you had to do back then, pre-internet. And just started cold calling places and say, hey, you need a makeup artist? And they said, well, we only use people from the mortuary college. And I thought, oh, that's interesting. So I called them and they found out what their curriculum was. And I thought, oh, I'm going to try that out, and I can do mortuary work while I'm waiting for film projects to come.
So interesting.
And so I ended up going full time with the funeral industry just because more interesting work, and it's instead of fake stuff, it's real, and you make your artwork makes a big impact and helps families. So yeah, I really like that aspect of that.
Yeah. Well, I feel like this gives you more of an edge with what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk about your pumpkin carving, because you already started to stab this little guy right over here.
I don't do any drawing because then you got to worry about staying inside the lines. I just kind of work. I like the shapes of pumpkins, so you can see, like, I didn't know what this is going to be yet, but you can check that out, and you could just, these are really thick, and you can do a lot of crazy features with that. So that's kind of fun. But I also bring produce so that you could add, horns or noses, other great stuff, or make a pipe and you can put some incense in there. It can smoke. Pumpkins don't have lungs, so they don't have to worry about
this is very true.
Health. So
we're going to check in with you throughout the entire morning as you're carving. But I want to know, do you have any advice for people? Because I feel like every time I've ever carved a pumpkin, it goes rotten so quickly.
I know.
What do we do?
Well, I actually have a pumpkin here it just rolled away.
It's okay. Pumpkin
overboard.
Okay. Got it.
But this one is a kabocha pumpkin, and that's actually 2 years old. Yeah, 2023.
Wow.
So that's preserved for a long time. So I'm working on better preservation techniques. But right now, I soak them in a little bit of solution of salts and soaps, and that can give them a couple of weeks. A week or more, I should say safely.
We already ran out of time,
depending on the pumpkin. Oh,
I know, but we're going to check in with you throughout the entire morning. How long does that one take, just so we know?
Something like that, about an hour.
About an hour. Okay. Yeah. Wow, that's really impressive. I thought you were going to say a couple hours, but
well, I've done a lot of these, so. But you can spend on a big one. You can put all kinds of faces on it. Spend like, all day.
I love it. So you're going to start carving for us. We're going to check in with you throughout the morning. I'm going to try to carve with you. I'm going to do a little something. But stick with us because we have so much more. I don't even know if I'm doing this right. He's going to get mad at me. So much more coming live from Dodger Stadium, including, are you a Dodgers fan? Because you should be. Okay, good. Let's go back to that.